Sir V Wood, man, from Vallejo, California, the Bay Area. That's Northern California to be exact. And I do music. I'm an entrepreneur, and I got a clothing line.
That's a lot
Yeah,
on that plate.
yeah.
Where do you find the time?
It's crazy. It's
Is
crazy.
it?
It is. So every little bit of free time I get, I try to do stuff like this now. I use
Mm-hmm.
it to channel it towards exactly what I do instead of just partying and doing things like that. If it ain't a show that I'm booked for, I'm in the studio making music. If I ain't making music,
Mm.
I'm thinking about new clothes and design. So I try to do it as much as I can with my schedule because right now the schedule is just all over the
I
place.
bet. I bet. Like the grind never dies. Like you
No.
sleep when you die. That's how that works.
Yeah.
If you had to put a number to it, how long have you been in the music scene?
Inside the music scene, like being known as an actual artist, I'd probably say about 4 years.
4 years.
As being looked at it as an artist
Uh huh.
because I'm somebody totally different. So it's hard for people to look at me as Sir V Wood, the artist. At first, it was like he's the street guy.
How hard was it for you to get them to?
Extremely hard. They don't know how to separate the
They
two at
don't.
all. Nah,
Who's the guy outside of the rapper?
it's somebody I do not want to talk about.
Oh, got it, got it, got it. He's at home. He's not
He
here.
ain't here today.
It took them a while to get on board.
Yeah.
Now they're on board. What's the vibe like?
The vibe is good. Like before I even came out here and jumped on a plane this morning, I ran into a few people yesterday going to pick up something from one of my cousins, and everybody just like keep going, man. Like I
Mm,
didn't know that you really was that good.
I
Like
like that.
I know you on some other shit. We know each other on some real nigga shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't know you was that dope as an artist and just showing me like I've been listening to all your albums, bro. Like, and I'm like, damn, now they finally like it's crazy you asked me that because now they like respecting it. Like, oh, you really can rap for real. Like, you not just making music and
Uh-huh.
throwing it out there trying to be a rapper. Like, you really do this shit.
Now, what kind of feeling does that give you when you hear people like,
Um,
yeah,
it gives me a good feeling because I'm finally getting recognized for my craft.
mm-hmm,
So I finally feel good about it. It's like when people tell you you work hard, it's gonna pay off.
mm-hmm,
So I feel like okay, I'm finally getting the recognition now, and it's paying off. As where it's like they know like he really good at what he do, so I can get more supporters. And then on the back end, it's like I got to be more cautious and be
yeah,
careful because now I got to worry about who's coming around for something or
mm,
who want to be in my way or who want to stop me from going where I'm trying to get to because I'm not running in the streets no more. Like
yeah,
who's jealous because of that?
the jealousy.
Yeah, who envious because I'm the underdog for real.
That 4 years is long enough to take part in the emotional roller coaster that music
But it was
offers.
longer than that.
Oh, it was longer than
So
that.
I've been doing music since I was like 14, but I
Hmm.
didn't actually take it serious until I was like 20.
What happened at 20?
Just I got into an altercation. I talk about it a lot in my interviews, but when I was 19, I got shot by Vallejo police. So
Wow.
when I was fighting the case and I beat it in trial and came home, that's when I actually was like, I'm gonna do music and take it serious and try to do this shit. And just going through them stages all the way up until that 4 year period about it was way more hectic. Like
Hmm.
way more just, the devil be working overtime. So
You
it's
got a
like
story to tell.
what extremely a great one, a good one,
A
an
good
underdog,
story.
an underdog story though, like a real good. I feel like it's one of them Brad Favre. Have you seen the Brad Favre movie?
No.
And how he got into the NFL and he was going through like just so much shit was pushing him back, but he never stopped. He kept going, kept going.
Hmm.
Then he finally broke through. And then when he broke through, he ended up winning championships for the Rams back to back and all that. It's like similar to one of them, but it's a little bit more realer though. Like we from the streets, we from poverty, so it was like it's more of an urban just going through it,
Hmm.
being attacked left and right, and
Like a
just
phoenix, you know?
yeah, it's like it's like it's like a good action of it, but it's not for play. It's not something that you can script. Like
Hmm.
it's really it's crazy. People be like, damn, I can't believe you made it through all that and you still here.
Can you tell us about the story behind your brand, Victories Only?
Oh well, my story behind my brand is kind of like the outlook of my life. I come from just having the odds stacked against me. So I wanted to give something to the world that I feel like for anybody that's like myself or just going through something that's probably just a little challenging for them, just take the risk, take the win, and just go hard at it. Victories only. Lost, lesson learned. So when you're losing, you really ain't losing. You just learning. If you ain't learning from that loss, you're gonna keep going through the same thing, obviously, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
and trust the truth, right? No matter what, I don't care how much it hurt your feelings. I don't care how you try to be in denial about it. You got to trust the truth because the truth is the truth.
Truth
Facts
is
is
the
the only
truth.
thing you can stand on.
100%. How do you think your brand sets you apart in the music industry?
I wouldn't say it set me apart. It's just something that gives somebody or people to just latch on to be motivated by.
Mm-hmm.
We all need another motivation from somewhere, even if we got to find our own motivation, right? So
Mm-hmm.
it's like, even if it's like working out, your mind will tell you not to go today, but you got to find that motivation to go do it. I just look at it as one of those, like the self motivation purpose to just keep going and doing whatever you say you was gonna do and stick to the plan, and seeing it through. Like sitting here right now,
Mm-hmm.
actually talking about it in Atlanta is like, this is
It's
what it's
surreal.
it's real.
Mm-hmm.
This is why. This is what it is, you
Mm-hmm.
know. And I know that I got a lot of people that's following me and supporting me, and more people coming along. And when those people tell them people my story, they getting to see like, oh, even though I came into the half part of the movie, I'm caught up in seeing what's going on. This is why this is so exciting and interesting to everybody, because victory's only. He really did it by himself.
So those people that are supporting you and everything, are those your motivation?
Yes, definitely. Because I feel like without them, I'm nobody. When you ain't got nobody believing in you as much as you believe in yourself, people will say believe in yourself, believe in you when nobody else does. Yeah, you can, but when you got somebody actually believing in you while you believe in yourself, it's an even more like
Like a bunch of
like
energy just
yeah,
charging
you
you
just
up.
exactly it
Yeah.
gets you juice. Like, oh, I got more people believing in me. I gotta get this done. I gotta make sure. I can't wait to. It's like show and tell. I can't wait to show them what I
Like,
got
look
next.
what I did. Like, okay. What impact did Rick Ross recognizing your car at the car show do for your brand?
Well, actually, it did more than just something for my brand. Like my brand wasn't even the thought process to go out there to promote. It was more about just, I got an old school. I like cars. I'm gonna go to the promised land. I'm gonna go be involved. But my whole mindset was, if I want to have something, I got to get close enough to it to touch it. So I need to be in the area, in a facility where they doing this actual things. And whether it's the car or I'm looking at his house, I sat there and looked at his house for a while when everybody was leaving. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like motivation of, I can have that one day if I work hard to get it and make the right move, but I got to be around the right people. So him acknowledging me, my little black ass sitting right there at that car while he walking around and with a whole group of people following him, it just gave me more motivation. Like,
You're meant to be
I'm
here.
meant to be. It's meant to be. Because
Yeah.
it ain't no way in hell
Mm-hmm.
he got a crowd following him around like that.
And he stopped
And
for
he
you.
stopped and spotted me across the line.
Mm-hmm.
So I just took that as like, you know what? It was just a sign to me, like, keep going. Like,
What kind of car was this?
a 1973 Cadillac.
I don't even know cars, y'all.
Yeah, you would see that. You would see that and try to. You'd damn near want to have it.
What color is it?
It's red.
Red. I love.
Not
red.
have it like take it home, but you would want to have sex with it.
Really?
Yeah.
That bad? Did you
Yeah.
bring it here? Did you? Did you bring it here?
Nah, bring it here. They always want to lick it.
Well, big shout outs to Ross and
No,
his
for
stamp of
sure.
approval on the ride.
On the ride, yeah, he brought the whole crowd over there. Everybody did an interview by the car. Like, it was just unexpected. But I was prepared for it. Like, damn, it's crazy how this just happened. Like, it's a multi-million-dollar dude. Like, he millionaire. Like,
And you
look,
soon to be a multi-million-dollar dude.
soon to be a
Hey.
multi-million-dollar.
Yeah, we claiming
nigga.
it. We claiming it. Okay.
But that just brought just a whole different impact. Like, you know
Mhm.
what? I could do this. Like, I got it. Like,
Yes.
I seen the light. Like, it ain't that foggy no more.
I love that.
Like,
I
when
love that. The
people
tunnel's not dark.
Yeah, it's not dark.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
people like, and it's not just him. You know, you got people like E40 that recognize me. You got people like Laurel Darrow that's back home. That's big factors in our black community. Period. Like, they recognize me.
Oh, take me to E40 recognizing you.
Yeah, E40 been recognizing me since what 2016.
Mm.
So he like a mentor, like a big bro. I FaceTime right now. He'll pick up. What's going on, Sir B Wood? What you doing?
We're not gonna
Like,
bother
but
you.
I'm not gonna bother him.
We're not
but
gonna bother you. But
having that
we see you.
access
Yeah.
to just holler at him and have that relationship with him, like, it's big. Like, they don't talk and give everybody their time. Time is money. So
Being that you've been in music for 4 years, which is like a long/short time,
It
You
was
know,
longer than 4 years.
uh,
I just feel like I got recognized about in this
within that
last
bracket.
back of the 4 years. It was like he's a rapper now, not the street dude running around. Like
Okay.
they separated
So,
it.
but I'll say, I guess,
Yeah,
like that 4 years of recognition in
yeah,
the space, right?
yeah.
That's like a lot of artists. It doesn't take them 4 years to get recognized in this
Right.
space. You know what I mean? You're
Yeah.
being recognized not only for your music, you know what
Right.
I mean, but your hobbies
Yeah.
outside of music. You know,
Exactly.
so it's like you've been in rooms that a lot of artists have not been able to bless in this short amount of time.
Yeah.
So I wonder, like, can you offer any type of words of wisdom to artists that want to get into that space?
Yeah. Just you never know when your name might pop up in them rooms. Me, I got um my style, the way I do things from running around in the streets, being around the guys who did good business, if you know what I mean. So it's like your name is your brand. Your name is your worth. Like me being a genuine dude, even though I had to grow up in the streets and run the streets and all that, I'm not known as not the guy to do business with. So when my name come up, it's automatically love. I probably didn't fronted somebody something, or I probably gave them $200 when they was short, or I probably my reputation precedes my whole just fuck my name. Like he's a good dude. Like I remember I was down bad and he helped me out. So me being genuine like that, and vice versa, I didn't been down bad and people came and helped me out. So it's like I always reciprocate that energy if it ain't to that same person to somebody else. Like I pass it on. So being that type of guy, I think when my name do come up, people automatically be like, "Oh, that's my nigga." Like he a good dude. But even though he come from here, but he's still a good dude. He always been love with him. So I think that helped it out more. Like when I'm finally trying to do this and I've been doing it and they've been seeing me grind and grow and grow and grow. Now being recognized as an artist, it already have a backstory on, well shit, he ain't got no hiccups.
So the message I'm picking up is plant good seeds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't be out here doing fuck shit. Period.
Mm-hmm.
People think they gotta do fuck shit or be just as they think that because when you ugly or you grimy or you dirty, you gotta be a scandalous ass, shady ass, stab a friend in the back ass, or I gotta just be this type of just vicious ass nigga, like, or human being to be labeled or certified to be street. Like, no. We got good dudes that's in the street that do good business.
Yes, thank you for saying that. I don't understand why everybody thinks that ain't on the street's gonna cut you. It's crazy.
All that's gonna do is keep people away from you. Yeah. You bad for business. So I kept my name because I know that I still got to be out here. I never shit where I sleep at. You know what I'm saying? I don't shit where I sleep. So I'm gonna make sure I do good business. You know what I'm saying? So can't nobody be you don't wake up and be like, I'm gonna go look for him today because he took something from me. Nah. I hustle for mine. I'm a righteous hustler. So I'm a real hustler. So they already know. They know his lane. That's his lane. Like I created my own lane within the lanes of, he in his own lane. He a hustler. He got a game giver. He get money. Like, yeah, he come from this and come from that. He ain't no bitch. He ain't no sucker. But he not portraying that image. And people know, like, they tell me, like, you really could be talking your shit, but you don't. Because it's like, that's not what I'm
Because you don't have to wear it on your sleeve. You already earned your stripes. You did your part.
I ain't got to do it. And
Okay.
I don't want to scare the business away. It's a whole world out there.
Yeah. Tell us about your experience being interviewed in Detroit. What was the highlight of that experience?
Man, that was big. The Forum magazine. Detroit and the Bay Area like first cousins. So Detroit, me and Detroit, we got people that's in Detroit already built a relationship with. Detroit was already slapping my music since 2017. So my music was already being played in Detroit. Then my boy that's out there, Mo, he used to always say, you need to come to Detroit, bro. Like, we fuck with you out here. But the Detroit and the Bay Area already built a relationship way beyond my years. So it was just like, it gotta happen. Like, I gotta go out there and finally see what Detroit like. And man, it was great. Forum magazine, he did his thing. And we actually found out that we got on the same freestyle. The guy that came out there, that I met out there told him to meet me up there to do the interview. He was like, hey, you remember that freestyle you did? He was like, yeah. He like, that was me that sent you the beat. He's like, oh shit. So they hooked up, and I'm like, it's the same freestyle you did too. Like, I'm like, oh shit. So we actually both got on the same song with each other, and didn't even know that. Didn't know that until that day that we did that. He interviewed
full circle
me.
moments. You have a lot of full circle moments. That's crazy.
Till that day he interviewed me, like, oh, we both did the same freestyle for Detroit. and I'm in the Bay, and I did my version for him and shit. So it was just all love. Like it was already history into just knowing how the Bay Area and Detroit network, always been networking with each other, and like I said, they like our first cousins. So it was just like easy.
Well, speaking of freestyle,
Yeah.
can the audience get a snippet of what you do exactly?
So this is how I don't actually freestyle. But if it's something pop up in my mind, I just jot it down on my notes. Like I'm gonna say this bar, or I take it for as recording the melody, the cadence, how it's supposed to be, how it sounds.
And then you just punch in the
Then I
words.
punch in the word.
That's actually my favorite way to do
Yeah.
it, honestly.
That's how I do it. So if I'm like doing something, I could be driving and a melody would come up in my head. I instantly grab my phone and just da 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 da, boop doop. Then when I get to the studio, I bring it up like, all right, that's how I was saying it. Then I instantly just go from there.
That's dope.
Yeah.
I was asking for a sample of what you do exactly.
Oh, you want me to rap something actually right now?
Yeah, let them get a sample of what it is you do.
Motor mouth always on the ground with breaking news. Fuck the cops, I'd never put my gun up. You rolled over on your dog, I'd never chuck the deuce up. Just seen you and your bitch, I'm acting like I never knew her. Knowing damn well I got that juice, huh? Hey, I'm busting down bricks at the table. Puerto Rican baby spreading butter on my bagel. You mention my business, you getting cut off like it's cable. Come ice shot, that was fatal. Hey, dope got him hooked like a big bass. Put lethal injection inside that bitch ass. Keep talking, get the smashing on your bitch ass. Tie you to my bumper, get the dragging on your bitch ass, nigga.
Wait, they can get the rest. They gotta buy the rest, okay? Like, first of all, word play crazy. When you're writing, are you always writing about like from your personal experience?
Some of it be personal experience. Some of it just be shit that I done learned in the streets, growing up, just knowing how things go. You know, coming from the streets, it's like we always gotta have this militant mindset. No matter what, a king always got to go to war when it comes to something. You feel me? That's just what it is. Yeah. So it's like, that's just the mindset of just letting somebody know, you know, this the raps, this is what it is. This is how I go down. This is how I move. This is how you should move.
This is the Go to War soundtrack.
You know what I'm saying? Or be careful. Whether it's just going to war mentally with yourself or just
anything in life.
You got to go to war to make sure you get the job done, right? So
your music is gaining a lot of traction on the internet. What are the strategies you're using to connect with, you know, these major influencers?
Like we talked about, my name is getting in rooms without me even being in them rooms, you know? And people are actually reaching out to me and they seeing me move. When you popping up on the internet so much, people is interested. They get curious. They want to know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And I'm probably like a new face when it comes to the internet world, to the game. Like I'm not a worldwide popular artist. I'm still like I'm in the West Coast. Texas know about me somewhat. Detroit been knowing about me. I'm trying to get Atlanta to know about me. So it's like when I'm creeping up, that's just with anything. If I see something, I'm scrolling down like, who is this? Let me check into him. This is a new face. So it's like kind of like that. They come in and seeing that I'm a new face and probably asking questions and seeing who I am. Like, okay, fuck with him.
So what I'm hearing is like your strategy is consistency. Like just always in your face. I'm always releasing. I'm out there. Yeah.
And it's people that know people that know me that, you know, and I'm just, you know, making the right business decisions. Like I know that that's the new platform where everything grows or fall, right? The internet is not biased. Yeah. It's the internet is undefeated. You say the wrong shit, you make the wrong move.
Yeah.
You can either go up or go down. The internet can make you or break you. Or it can make you, break you, then make you again. So it's like, it depends on how you go about it. So I'm knowing like this is the new way to get a song popping, or when you have the song, I have the song. The streets told me I had the song. Okay, now the internet is telling me I have the song. So I need to keep pushing the song. Give the people
what they want.
This is the one that they want. So it's like when they like, what's up? They reaching out and it's like, what we doing? Let's do this. Okay, let's make it happen. But I know these are the right people that everybody is watching. You know, they watching these certain individuals. These are the ones who has like the streets of the internet. They have the bottom of the internet, the people that's just, you know, they have the influencers of the influencers. So
Well, big shout outs to you and your team for listening to your audience. I think a lot of
yeah,
people forget to do that.
yes, got to.
Okay. So I'm glad that you're doing that because that's what takes people to the next level. If you give
Man.
me what I want, why would I go anywhere else?
Yeah, I almost passed the song up, man. But yeah, cause I work fast. I put a song out there and keep it moving. I almost passed it up, but everybody just gravitated to that song. Everybody just gravitated to make me do it and was like, hold on, let me pump my brakes. Yeah. I think I'm on it. I got one now. So when everybody just from everywhere though, not just California. Like first it broke like down south. Dallas was. I wanted to do an interview with Bebe. He had Dallas and Louisiana. He had down south already feeling it. So it's like if they feeling it, then it's hard to get the South market to feel anything.
Because they're actually very real with their emotions.
They real with their emotions. They're soulful, and that's the type of music I have. So that's why Bebe done told me, even a DJ, when I went out there, I met him for the first time because I performed at Bebe Block Party. The DJ pulled me to the side and said, I've been playing your song and didn't know it was you. This was you the whole time. He like, I did not know that. He like, I've been playing your song out here in Dallas.
Fans of yours don't even know they fans of yours. That's right. How much you're not even in the room when you're being mentioned.
Exactly. That's so wild. I'm like, he like, don't even sound like you from California. He like, dog, it don't sound like you from Cali. He like, where you own or something? But they like, you got that soulful music that we can. Not saying we don't have it. We do got great music, but what the South and the East Coast, where everybody's actually asking for is like, I have the song right now that they want. So it's like, push that. Okay, we gotta push it.
Who are your influences? Since you say you have so much different sounds, people don't even know you're from California. So I'm wondering, like, what influenced you? Who are the artists that influence you?
Of course he's 40, Too Short, but I always listen to Jada Kiss, Jay-Z, Plies. We listen to a lot of Plies, the Hot Boys, of course. No Limit had a good roster. Rick Ross, of course, Rick Ross. Pimp C, UGNK, yeah, Bun B and Pimp C for sure. Lil Boosie and Webby, and that speaks for itself. Their music is like day-to-day life, and they talk about these things. They hear they struggle, and these are the ones who still relevant right now to this day, right? So they hear they struggle and where they come from. You go listen to like all their old stuff, and they talk about like Webby, his mom died, right? He just why it's like when you listening to the real life things that they going through, it's like, okay, he's keeping it real, but he's speaking for a lot of other people who parents passed away when they was young, so they able to relate to him.
It's like despite all the stuff you're going through, you still found a time to kind of like share the message with me so I can deal with it. That's a big deal.
It's a big deal to me. So it's like they all just got their own type of sounds that I just, took pieces apart from and just was like, this is like I could relate to it, you know what I mean? And it molded me into who I am today.
With all of this momentum we talked about, what are your next moves regarding Victories Only and your career?
Just keep moving forward and just checking off the boxes when I meet good people. I make music crazy. Like, the music thing ain't a problem. I got over it. I can't even tell you how many songs I got ready to go that haven't been put out. It's more about just connecting the dots and linking up with people like y'all. Y'all probably know people that know people, getting around the right people and the right energy to just share with them. So, gotta just keep moving. That's it.
Do you have anything coming down the pipelines we need to be aware of?
Right now is it's just to make me do it 2024, going into 2025. I'm already booked. I got 2 shows on New Year's Eve. I got one in Modesto, one in Vallejo. I've been booked crazy with shows.
Booked and busy.
Yes. I just got booked for a show in 2025 already, so I think it's going to be a lot of those popping off. It's going to be more shows than having time to actually be in the studio making new music. I already got a lot of new music that haven't been heard, so it's like I think it's just going to be a lot more with show and casing and just going places, doing interviews and getting on the stage more than anything, just getting my name out there more like that.
We really love your message, and thank you for sharing it with us.
No problem.
Pretty much the message is here. Pay attention, stay focused, be consistent.
Yeah.
Everybody says it, but it's like everybody makes it seem
it's
so
hard.
It is hard, a lot harder.
Oh, it was
a lot easier said than done.
It was times I wanted to quit,
Mhm.
but I didn't have good people. Like, got my cousin with me right now that's here. He was one of the ones that used to come pick me up when it was like bad times. Come on, coming to get you, boy. Like, don't be too hard on yourself, right? It was like times like that, moments like that. He'd just, tell me like, you all right, you gonna be all right, you gonna be cool, giving me that motivation. Hell yeah, that's why we still here today. That's why we still able to. I still call him to this day. What you doing? I'm finna come out there, hang out with you. I know we both busy, but it's like it's a forever line when you got people like that that looked out, or even it was just coming to pick you up. You coming out and ride with me. Don't worry about nothing, and having them talks with you when you down bad and don't have it figured out, and you trying to get to the next move because everything don't happen when you want it to.
No, it does not.
So it be time. It was times where I was broken, pockets empty, soul broke, just a mad, angry dude. So it's like to come from out of that into a new light and knowing like it's a fresher breath air, it's a breath of fresh air. Like, whew.
We love it. We love to hear it. Man plans and God laughs. Okay,
Right.
So just stay on the course, and everything
Keep
will
it
land
going.
into its place.
Yeah, definitely. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure. I think it's at my fingertips.
Mm-hmm.
I just gotta keep going. Never know what might happen in the next month or two.
Or hour or two.
Or hour or two. I do have somewhere big to be tomorrow.
Do you have any message for those that haven't followed you yet before they lock into being a fan of yours?
Man, and I call them supporters. I don't call them fans because in this new day and age with all this technology, it ain't how it used to be. So it's like calling somebody a fan to kind of offend them, unless they just say I'm your fan. Then it's like okay, but you want to become a supporter, man? Just come in with a open mind. I am human, so don't think I'm a superhero.
He's a superhero. Superheroes always say that. He's like, I'm just doing my job.
I'm just here to but if you want some motivation, you want somebody that you could look into to just help you, give you that push to keep going, man, come in and just get ready, prepare for it, because that's what I do. And like I said, I am human, so don't judge me or hold anything against me. I'm still working on transitioning.